All right, and we're back with more Dragon Age Inquisition. I believe we're on the descent now, considering. Fun times ahead. So we've already gone through the Jaws of Hakon. With one minor bug, because I don't know where Lady went. I think we finished up on that, so yippee. Well, this is gonna take forever. EA, what are you doing? EA, what have you done? I don't know what's going on. Stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. EA, what have you done? Yeah, that's the one problem. You can't just play Dragon Age Inquisition because now it's on the EA platform. Ah, the EA app. Why you do thing you do. Takes forever to load in. I can feel it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Can we, get my game up and running then? There we go. Man, what an annoyance that is, huh? You just can't play a game like you want. Of a ye olden days where you could just load the game up. I know why. I know why they have these app sign-ins, and I'm sure everyone else who's in the know-how of it as well. Stockholders, I swear. It's always stockholders. Oh, we need to see you're actually having numbers on your app, so that way we can make sure you actually have money we're giving you. Right. Not the, oh, well, you see. I miss the old days where you could just pop in a hard disk and just play the game without much load time. The old days. But now there's not much. Let's take a look at what we have. Okay, we got that. That's done. The College of Medjay. Right. I should have read that. I did not. And now we dealt with Lord Maron. Right. Gather coin. Resources. Gather leather. Okay. Let's see. I'm right with calling this. But I'm also with Liliana. Actually, no. I mean, Cullen's right. I'm gonna go with Cullen on this.
Alright.
It's fine. Fairbanks doesn't need to be in the know-how of how things are. We already completed that, so there's a lot we have yet to finish up. Liliana?
You're doing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I do apologize.
Now that's going to be in my head all day.
Oh no, that's Josephine. When it sounds like it's Liliana singing, I know for a fact it's weird. Okay, so what do we do? You know what? Let's send Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
What do we have next to it? Gather materials, Western approach resources, a crew of ambassadors. I am tempted to want Cullen for that one, though. What's over here? We already finished that. There's not much else here. A golden opportunity, you say? Fine, Josephine.
Let us begin.
But now that we're done with that, off to the DLC. Disaster in the Deep Roads. Let's see. Urgent request from Orzammar. So we're going back to Orzammar, or at least an area of it. Subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of the lyrium mines and endangers several others. Worse, tunnels sealed, preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the dwarven-occupied Deep Roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider, blah blah blah. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region of ground. Okay. Send in our forces. We get to go underground. Alright, with that said, we're taking... Well, I don't want to take Blackwall. We have Cassandra. But we gotta take Dorian with us. I mean, we're gonna be taking these guys. Will we be fighting Darkspawn? I mean... Dang it. But Cassandra's too good to give up. Yeah, we're gonna take him. We're gonna take this team again, like we did. I mean, it was good. It was a good team. So, onward, right? On to the descent. How far? Who knows? Definitely far enough, right? Now, it was the second DLC after the Jaws of Hakon came out, so yippee. And we're going underground. Well, that's not weird at all to hear. Here we are. In the Storm Coast, no less, so... Underground we go.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads.
Right.
No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
Uh-huh. So about these earthquakes...
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
But you are on solid ground. Mostly. So, but... How are the lyrium mines doing?
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
I see. And the Darkspawn haven't surfaced because...
So you haven't seen any Darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
I see. Well, we'd better get down there.
It's hardly the time for a lyrium shortage. Orzammar's mines need all the protection they can get.
I'd offer to go with you, but someone should keep watch.
Right.
And plus, I could use the sun if this storm ever clears.
It won't. It's called the Storm Coast for a reason, right?
The lift's ready for you.
Right. Oh boy. Let's hope the lift...
Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
Yeah. Aye. Down, down, down we go.
This reminds me of a story.
Please.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
Oh.
A Nug King, really.
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the deep roads.
Agreed.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
We should be wary of raw lyrium.
I'm more worried about finding Darkspawn.
Neither is a pleasing prospect.
You know, I'm with Dorian. Give me a flute, a lute, some music, instrument. Is there a tree underground? Interesting. I don't remember there being any trees in the deep roads. But that could just be hardware
Harut.
limitations.
Magar, Novrik, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
So, why are you in the shadows exactly?
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
Gotta love real
Real
dwarves.
dwarves. Never have anything good. Anyway, tell me about the Shaper.
What does a Shaper do exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
A difficult task.
I see. So, how bad are the casualties?
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly.
Great.
Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold.
Another earthquake?
The
Joy
quakes
of
collapsed
joys.
this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay.
Great.
The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
So, why'd you call the Inquisition, though?
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
I see. Well, are the mines very important, or is it just one mine that you can't keep up with?
What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand.
Uh-huh.
And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
I see. And I do know about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarven people who basically get exiled to basically fight Darkspawn.
I've read about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the deep roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
And that's true. Well, let's get moving.
There's no time to waste. Take me to the Legion.
Well, there goes our lift, probably. Whoa! Okay, big rock. Big rock.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Don't know why your voice sounds so monotonous. It's weird. Though there do be a... What's this? Unsent letter from a miner. Gavorn. Remind you of the mining cast importance of Orzammar. Not even the answers can say last time visit the memories. Lyrium. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We have things.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
Sure. You want to call it that. And Storm Coast Fissure. From this ridge, exposed sections of the deep roads are visible below. There's history in the rocks split by these quakes. And for those without sure footing, a particularly dangerous fall. Right. A lot of spindleweed down here, though. We just keep moving forward. No need for spindleweed, unless we really need spindleweed. For some oddball reason. Oh boy.
An ogre!
I hate the deep roads.
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
Well, say hello to the ogre we haven't seen in a while. Wondered where he was. Come on. Yeah. Even footing, all that jazz. What do we got?
Now! While it's distracted!
There we go. Immune? 5 foot you are.
Strike now!
Man, does not know when to die.
Strike now!
Well, come on.
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
Let me move out of the way. This is annoying. Too close in.
Now! While it's distracted!
Man, these ogres. Good way to start, but still. I get no experience on this since level 27 seems to be the last level we get.
Strike now!
Sure, if you want to say strike, I've already been doing that.
You have my gratitude.
Hey, Giant Slayer. Either way, we're in this together.
If I lost you, I'd never make it out of the deep roads.
I'm sure you would find a way. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
I mean, it was just one ogre. But they're right. In reality, ogre... I'll bring it back up. If...
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air.
I'm surprised they corrupt the air. I didn't think they would. Okay, really dark up here. I can't see a thing. Well, we can't jump down there. And I can't see a thing this way, so... Man, it is dark up in this segment. I don't think we were supposed to go up there, but still. Ah, well. Not terrible. Again, I was gonna say, Darkspawn, again, need brood mothers. Which means taking a female from each race to make them into Darkspawn.
That's the broken seal ahead.
A little disgusting.
It's worse than I thought.
Which means they also create their own, female version of the Darkspawn. Again, it's really nasty. I think there's more dwarven, Darkspawns. But still. They're just corrupted humans.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
Oh, this is interesting. Legion of the Dead. Uh-oh. Good thing we're here, right?
Someone prime the sonic fuses!
We can't lose this position! Hurry!
Intercept the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Clear out the Darkspawn!
Well, we're trying, but they're all our level, so not a big deal, I would imagine. If only my ability was there. Lightning Cage. Get up, you lazy bum. Man, welcome to the Horde mode. Really
Got 'em on
annoying.
their heels. Keep it up.
But we're almost there. No one's getting through. Alright.
The seal's clear. Prime the charges.
Now,
What?
set the charges!
Yeah. Don't care. We going. Time to take cover. Kaboom. Kaboom. Nice. Big kaboom. And now to set up camp. All right. Good stuff.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
Uh-huh. So, you two work together long?
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
Uh-huh. You two have history, I see. Anyway, tell me more about the deep roads.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thetis to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart.
True?
Then came the Darkspawn.
Yeah.
Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
You know, the Darkspawn aren't gonna wait, you know.
We can't give the Darkspawn a chance to regroup. Let's hit them again before they mount another attack.
Normally, that would be the plan. But there is a complication.
The earthquakes? Is that the complication? We can't stop that. Uh-oh. Down come the hammer. And destruction.
Take cover!
All around. Hey? Yeah, it's the earthquakes. Don't be inside a cave when earthquakes go off.
You heard that, yes. The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
Meaning?
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
And you know that how exactly?
How could an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now? The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
So this is new. Titans.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away.
I'm not surprised.
And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
It tells me that either they're hiding a lot, or they didn't write it down and it was all vocal beforehand. So I still don't hear a rhythm, but you guys do?
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense. And Volta's better than most. She never gets lost.
Uh-huh. Tell me what you mean by the stone, though.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
I'm still gonna say strange singing's never good, though, you know, regardless of what the heck you feel.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
That's...
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
That's what singing
Dangerous,
is.
then. But a magic unique to the deep roads might be worth investigating.
Well, we're gonna need plans and not theories at the moment.
I'm here to stop earthquakes from destroying the mines. I don't care what's causing them.
A woman of action. Good. For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
This lady...
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Deep Road's Expedition Table. Use the Expedition Table to complete unique Inquisition operations called Expeditions, found in this area of the Deep Roads. Expeditions do not appear on the War Table in Skyrim. Oh. Oh, we have new stuff. So what do we have here? Okay, so we can't do anything here. Is that it? Okay, what about the Uncharted Abyss? Okay, so we only have one. How much... I wish I knew how much time on the other ones we had. Well, we're gonna need the camp improvements, but I think 20 minutes? Perhaps? We can rest and all that stuff. Equip potions. Let me actually see. Ah, we do need a... Oh, replenish all of those. Barrack's fine. Sandra, Dorian. Yeah, everyone's fine. They haven't needed to do that. Any requisition? I mean, we could make the Tome of Rifts, but there's no point.
So it's true. The king involved a servicer.
Aha. That's what you want to call it.
Oh, you can clean it, right?
When it's quiet. Okay. Not reading that. No point. Nothing over here either. So we have a new journal entry? Okay. So we're gonna need that. So that means we gotta wait. If I had known there was stuff like that, I would have said...
Legion is honored by your presence, Inquisitor.
We, hold off. But I have no idea how long it's going to be before they, What's in here? Nalthur's armor?
The Inquisition is on everyone's lips. Even the Assembly has taken an interest. I'm told King Balin wished to meet you personally, but the Deshers talked him down. The earthquakes present too great a risk. When the previous king died, Orzammar nearly fell apart.
I see. And you became... How did you become a Shaper, though?
How does one become a shaper of memories?
I was born with a keen stone sense. It caught the Shaper's attention, but my passion for history earned me the title. It was never really a choice.
I see. So how do you know these Titans exist, though, other than the piece of paper you got?
You seem quite excited by the idea that these Titans may exist.
My connection to the stone allows me to hear it, but I can only listen. Titans can sing through the stone. It is extraordinary. We call ourselves children of the stone. What does that make the Titans?
Well, let's talk about Orzammar. I wonder what the events are happening right now.
What's life like in Orzammar?
I haven't lived in Orzammar for 3 years, but I receive updates. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Well, first off, do you miss it?
Do you miss living there?
I do sometimes. Particularly the easy access to a warm bath and clean clothes. But the importance of my work outweighs the comforts of the city.
Now, about the dwarven politics...
How's the political climate in Orzammar?
There have been riots due to food shortages, but they will pass, I hope. I've no doubt some Deshers will try to use the situation for their own gain. But the king has a good hold over the assembly.
Now, explain the Deshers.
What are Deshers?
Members of the assembly, all noble-born.
That's right.
Through the assembly, they govern Orzammar. The king presides over them.
Basically, real-world politics in a nutshell. You have the people under it, and then you have someone to veto anything that gets ridiculous. There's more to it, though. But the castes, are they still important, or...?
A dwarf's caste seems to dictate their entire life in Orzammar.
I could bore you for hours about our society's castes and the tensions that go along with them. Simply put, citizens of Orzammar are born into a caste, and that is their lot in life. A member of the Smith caste can never join the warrior caste, and vice versa. Everything is predetermined.
But you can't change castes at all?
There's no way for someone to change castes.
It is possible for a member of the lower caste to marry above their station, but only their children's caste will improve. Similarly, when dwarves are made casteless, so are their descendants.
I see. Alright.
That's enough about Orzammar.
Of course.
Alright.
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
Josephine's
My
done.
pleasure, Inquisitor.
Finally.
We'll speak another time.
We can now do this expedition table. Finally. Actually, we can't. Unless we can leave... Oh, Illyrium infused stab, dragon bone, and scales and whip. This? What? They gave me tier 4 stuff? Okay. What if I left and came back? Can I leave and come back? I can. So I gotta go... So you're telling me... So who the heck's busy? So we can come back. I know we are doing the descent, but I gotta see what the heck is going on to who the heck's busy and who needs to use it. So it's not Josephine. What about the other two? I think they're both on 2-hour timers, which is annoying. Very annoying. Don't you love backtracks? But what about Liliana and so on and so forth?
Your worship.
I hope they don't take 2 hours. I know one of them's taking 2 hours. I think I remember 2 hours on one. Let's hope it's not Cullen. Otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck, having to hold off. Oh, if I had known, I wouldn't have used that. But let's get these guys up. It's annoying. Okay. Let's see, was it over here? Yes, so... Anderfell's Cleaver. We don't need that, but nearly over 2.5. Over 2 hours. 13 minutes. Let's hope it's not, Cullen we need. Otherwise, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Annoying. So we're going to have to hold off on I wish I could speed that up, but I can't now. And we did get a new weapon we can go make. Well, I'm back here now. Again, there is strong weapons we could probably use, to be frank. To the Undercroft. We did get a new armor, though. I may want to drop off some stuff in storage, since I'm here. Did I even check half of the stuff in my inventory? No. Then we're going to drop off some stuff. Okay, we're going to have to drop off that silencer and mercery. Don't need these. Yeah, drop that one off. Only a dwarf trained only, which means, Varric? What does it look like on you? If we can see that. I hate that it's doing that weird thing. Well, sadly it's warrior only, so we'll sell these. I keep doing that. Drop that off, drop that off, drop. Drop that. Healing, superior guard. Drop those. Let's take a look. We did get a new thing, so...
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Oh, Hakon's Honor, longsword. Okay, Hakon's armor is a very strong sword. It glows. Hakon's Valor, I think that's after we beat the... That's a really strong greatsword. Or a two-handed. Hakon's Wisdom, sure. Oh, that is a... That's a strong one. Is that really stronger than the first enchanter? It is extremely strong. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to need something. 2% gents. 10% bonus if not being hit for 5 seconds. Don't have it. Okay. Man, I should have waited. That's my fault. Amulet damage. Heal 25% damage taken over 10 seconds. Well, we got this one. I'll take it. Well, I definitely need... Well, we have Dragon Bone, which is fire. I'll take the fire. And this one... Avar Twill. Willpower. And... critical damage by 28%. I mean, yeah. And this one would give us Raggy Skin, which makes it up to 58% critical damage. I need the armor penetration with Dragon Scales. 10%, 18% critical chance. Why not? Well, it now has willpower and heals us for 25% damage taken over 10 seconds. If we do get hit, it's really strong. That is very strong. Deadly Resolute Scepter. I wonder if it can be, it can only be given a rune. Unlike what we can do. We can do against demons, unless we have another rune. So it cannot... Oh, ours is actually stronger. Dang it. Yeah, ours is actually stronger, but it looks so cool.
The pen is mightier than my arse.
Agreed. Oh, we can tint our armor. Let's see. Definitely want to tint it. Let's see. This one, let's go with blue. Well, we do want to actually make it a little easier to see us. Red really hurts. I like Everite. Let's go with that. August ram leather makes it blue? No. Great bear hide to make it black. High ever weaved, give it that red tint. I don't know about what's changing on this. Cloth, tint 1. Is there anything changing on this? Not from what I'm seeing, so no. Okay, Cassandra, we could do this. Might as well. Everite on that. Craggy skin, why not? Would rather go with High Everweave for tint. Ah. Dark and Samite's close enough. We'll do that. What about Varric? Up, Dorian. Right. Everite. Bear hide to make him with black. Like it. Have our cotton. Could go with Dark and Samite. I do like that. But could go with High Everweave for the inner. I like it. And this one. Dark and Samite. Yep, we'll do that. Now for Varric. Varric. Okay. Let's see. More Everite. We have enough Everite to do a lot of stuff. Yeah. Craggy. And a lot of cloth. Dark and Samite. And this one. High Ever. There we go. Not bad. Well. Yeah, Dorian needs... Well, we're not seeing their helmets, so it's not a big deal. But now that that weapon got made, I'm sad. I'm sad. I can't even make the weapon work for me. But it does a lot of damage. Let's be honest here. So here's the thing. It does... Well... Yeah, this one... Our Deadly Shrewd Scepter is actually stronger than the Deadly Resolute Scepter. I'm sad. Probably need to sell those, though. I don't need these, so good luck with that. I don't think I need the Avar Mauls. Or the Dwarven Longsword. I'm sad. But I hope Liliana gets done soon. How long is it? It's not even been that long. What a good opening, though. Game. Thank you. Like, oh no. I just started and now it wants to crash on me? You crazy mother hubber. Anyway. How much time left on her thing? We couldn't have been more than probably like 5, 6 minutes doing some weird tinting and other stuff. Wasting resources on a scepter I'm never going to use. That's annoying. 5 minutes. Yeah, we spent about a little bit over 7 minutes. We can wait here, or we can continue the main story. I'm tempted to do main story continuation. Or we wait and see if Liliana gets done. But that doesn't mean much. Yeah, take our main 3 again. Again, we didn't have to wait until these DLC were after completing the main campaign, but it feels more appropriate to do so at the moment. Now, they could be done at any point during the main campaign, but I feel like that detracts from what the main campaign was doing. Yeah, I don't think... We're going to need someone, and I don't know who the heck it could be. It could be Liliana. It could be anything. That said... Can't go to the Storm Coast Fissure. We have... You sure I couldn't save? Come on. Well, we got 3 camps to establish. And I'm sure we can come back and do this... the improvement camp stuff, but I want to make sure. You think that could be broken, but it's not. Well, she's following us, so down, down, down we go. We can fast travel back if need be, but you know, Details, details. Oh, we're gonna go slow, aren't we? Or rather.
I hope we don't run into an emissary.
Oh. Now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad.
Most Darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent. And use magic.
I think we fought we fought a few of those, I believe, in Origins during some of the DLC and so on and so forth. They're slightly intelligent, above average Darkspawn intelligence, of course. Still. They are pretty dangerous.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of darkspawn.
Everyone's got their favorites.
So, shrieks are basically, again, you need a broodmother in order to make more, Darkspawn. They don't just magically appear. Unless you're Tevinter and mages, or whatever. But still. Either way, we have something over here, don't we? Kolg's journal. Killing me softly? Really? Okay. Stone-blind Kolg, they chanted. Their grubby fingers pushed my face into the ground, scraped the flesh from my ear, spilled blood. 2 thumbs made black spots in my vision. Their voices were loud, so loud, but I hear her the loudest. The stone. When they left me in the quiet dark, she remained. Her soft lullaby told me of a way I could return. A song of my own. Filled with mother's love, I gathered singing stone by hand. They said it would poison me, but mother would never do that. Not to her son. Within the melody are secrets meant only for me.
This belonged to an exiled dwarf who was experimenting with raw lyrium.
Yeah. We'll find him, I'm sure. We have something cool here. Pull the lever, Kronk. That is never gonna get old. We have gears.
This door. There's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but...
It's missing gears.
We have to find them. It's our only way through.
Yeah, there's another gear right here. So we need 3
This gear
gears.
is warm to the touch. Strange.
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need 1 more.
Well, here's the cemetery. I haven't seen one of these guys in a while. Well, they're dead. Oh, a genlock. Oh, great. There's a genlock. What is this? Never be sure of the wording of these names half the time. It's either genlock or genlock. That whole GIF versus GIF scenario again. Okay. Third
We have
scorch.
enough of these odd gears. Let's head back to the door.
We've got stuff. Oh, not a puzzle. Again. Lovely puzzle. Hate them. Some days you just want the puzzles not to work. Okay, brazier. So is it only... Wait, hold up. What? It knocks them out. Okay, so we want this. But does this one knock the one over there out? It does. Okay, so what if we did this? Wait, that knocks... Ah, so we had to get it all the way over there. I see. What's in the loot? Thin staff grip, not bad. What about the other ones? Balanced greatsword and a dwarven vase. Superb belt to staggering and a carta claw. I don't need that. It can stay there. Well, let's see. Doors, doors, and more doors. Anything down the other side? Down, down, down we go. Serpent stone. Then again, we are underneath the storm coast, so not a big deal. Huh. Deep stalkers. Dwarves with the interesting backstories. Mostly because they cause it upon themselves. Why? Who knows?
What sod is that?
What, these books? Builders' Towers. The words of every page of this book have been crossed out. Spidery, scribbled notes fill the margins. Builders' Towers, such an old game. Not just for children, no. Big cannot cover the small, left moves right, piece by piece. They'll never know, they'll never find what happens when the towers move. I found it, but I have no need of it anymore. Really. Another of Kolg's journal. The song is soft, but hard to crack. I hear the words, I can even taste them, but I cannot say them. Maybe Mother needs me to remove my teeth. Well, that's not great. Okay, so we have... Oh, great. Bethesda loves this game, I am sure. There. 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 This is not a hard puzzle, just very annoying. What we need to do is do this, do this. Small cannot go on that, so what we need to do is the very thing we've been doing. This will only take a sec. A little bit of annoyance, but necessary. So we need this here, that here, that on top of here, that one here, that here, that there. I shouldn't even be moving. That on top of there. Put it back. There. There. Done.
Only a lyrium-addled mind would hide secrets behind such madness.
Well. Ring of Life Drain, Bianca. Right. Okay, we actually do have to take everything out of it. Builder's Tower. Would you look at that? Not like we needed the thing, but One can never be
Ren,
too sure.
I'm sorry about Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
Oof, he's not wrong, but still. You can be a little upset, my guy. You worked with him... Up. The gates of Segramar. Okay, I obey the Creator. My tasks, all clear. Commands will be fulfilled. Barriers, division to conquer, mazes, prisons to redeem, carvings, wounds to heal. My 3 sacred duties. I must not fail. Doubt is my companion. Write down the questions, hope to learn answers. Who weaves the sigil? What does it summon? How does it trigger? The Creator knows everything, but still I ask, why am I chosen? And that's that. Pull the lever, Kronk.
It's open. Keep any gears we find. We may need more. And if we don't, I want to study them. Whatever they're made of wasn't mine down here.
True. Well, goodbye, Alpha. Goodbye. They're over there, are they? Burn! Burn! Well, that's all of those. You ain't surviving it, Sherlock. Oh, there's a gear on the outside. Crazy.
The rhythm in the tremors. It echoes through the stone. This way.
Another gear over here. I'm glad we have that. Oh, we got 8 gears to find. Okay. Blood-stained ancient gears, though. So, we're gonna need all of the gears. Well, there we go.
Another strange door. Who put these here? And why?
Another one. The Creator provides tools. Burning wheels, lower gates. I break the lines. Forge the broken sigil. Lock the way behind. Claws rake in the door. Scatter all the keys. What trails my steps? It does not matter. There is only four.
This one uses a different kind of gear from the others.
We don't have to open it. My stone sense leads the other way.
Too bad.
Though I am curious to see the other side.
You always are.
That scar on your nose is new.
Yeah, well, fell out of bed.
You sleep on the ground.
Surprised me too.
You two, can we please stop the weird flirting in the back? A revenant, great. Bring on the waves. Just don't know when to give up, do they? Well, I would call this a mini-boss, but I feel nothing about that. With two other semi-party members, it's just going to be coming this way. Ha! Alright. A lot of things in here. What were you hiding? Stone Stalker blade. I see. Velveteen. Might as well see if they have more. There's stuff in here, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I figured. Anything in loot boxes? Gold and the rest of it. What am I reading? Warden Alyssa's diary. Okay, another warden. I've never had a diary before. The wardens kept me too busy. But now I'm dying. There's no one to talk to. I'm alone with the music in my head growing louder. I always wondered how wardens knew when they heard the calling. I asked Lim once after too many drinks. You'll know, he said. And I did. At first, it was just a whisper, a creak in the door hinge I could put off oiling. But soon, all I could hear was the music. It was there when I swung my staff and wiped the sweat from my brow. It lingered in Liam's laughter and stalked my dreams. I can't explain the sound, the song, but I knew it's a poison that grows in the mind, then consumes the body. I came here to die, in death, sacrifice, but I won't go quietly. I cut through the Darkspawn horde, expecting to find only more of them the deeper I traveled, but nothing has matched my expectations. Deep roads brought to mind Darkspawn, dwarven ruins, caverns, and death, but there's an entire underground world here. Just today I came across plants with lyrium-streaked veins. I took a bath in a lake that held crisp fresh water and cautious animals, large and small, that I'd never seen before. I can't be the first one to witness such wonders. I was distracted by the curiosities yesterday. Was it yesterday? I let my guard down, got comfortable. Easy to do when you know death is inevitable, but then I stumbled across something horrible. I smelled it before I saw it. Bodies. Herlocks, genlocks, creatures I didn't recognize. Hundreds of them, mutilated, tortured, and thrown into pits. I ran. Didn't see the hole. Can't move my legs. They look like they should hurt, but I can't feel it. The music's too loud, the hunger too strong. I can still crawl. I don't want to die like this. And Alyssa's sketch of the deep roads means there's treasure to be found.
This Grey Warden had a map. Could be important.
Yeah. Ancient stuff. I don't need a Carta Punisher. I don't need a dagger. Battle Mage coat legs. Light armor. Alright. Guard damage bonus. I'll take it. But you never know. What do we have here? Gold, a Templar longbow. I guess I'll take everything in here. There's not much else in here as far as I can tell. Unless I'm wrong about that. But there isn't. Not much else other than there, which means there's more like that. I would assume Liliana's done by now. Okay, so we did come in here. Now to move on. We picked up one of those. There's 8 of them, so... Okay, we don't need to pick up that. That's why we have the, ability to check where things are. Ah, they brought these guys back. Well, he's about to get on fire. Genlock out. Great. Genlock, Genlock. I keep saying one or the other. Interchangeable, let's just say that.
You killed Darkspawn like you've been doing it your whole life, Inquisitor.
He means that as a compliment.
You're famous, even down here. Is it true you killed a dragon?
Well, yeah. I have. And it was glorious.
You haven't lived till you felt their wings pulling you in.
I can't even imagine. Tell me about their teeth. I've heard they don't all breathe fire, and their scales have different colors and patterns.
Careful, Ren. I believe you're drooling.
Ha! I mean... yes? Ah, we got spiders. Arachnophobes beware. Really? Elite corrupted spider, eh? Alright. Well, we'll get it killed eventually. I see an ogre, elite, and a gear up there in the fire. Oh, that's another one of those. Come back up here. Well, wait, is Varric fighting the ogre by himself? Come on now. Come on. Ugh, man. Feels like I'm a warden again. Great. We're just down here to stop earthquakes and such. And there he is. He fell. For whatever reason, he fell. No, you don't. Burn. We have something in here. Satakazis. Reinforced Battle Mage and Battle Mage Ice Staff. Oh, there's definitely Battle Mage stuff. Okay, well, let's investigate. I thought we were going to investigate, but apparently not. What am I supposed to investigate, guys? Is there a thing I'm supposed to do? Ah, glitches. What can you do?
Look at that, Ren. Could this be Tig Hedron?
Yeah, Hedron.
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their torches.
Even Darkspawn appreciate a little mood lighting.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
You say that like that's a good thing. But I can't do anything here. Well, let's do a quick save and then reload, because apparently it might be a slight glitch that just happened. Let's just reload, see what happens. Well, I can't do anything. Well, that's weird. How am I supposed to do anything? Do I just leave and come back then? I guess we will. Which means we do have the fast travel point. Can we actually do that, though? Well, that's not fun. Anything in the Uncharted Abyss yet? Nope. Well, we never did actually talk to Ren while he's up here.
I've been meaning to ask, Inquisitor. Skyhold, how does it... well... hold in the sky?
The old fall into the sky routine.
Barrack.
How do you keep it from floating away?
It's built into a mountain.
Held by the stone, then.
So, you do seem close to Valto.
A historian and a soldier. That's an unlikely friendship.
What makes you think we're friends?
The bickering.
Fair enough. Valta's got the stones of a silent sister. Doesn't mean I won't give her a hard time.
Uh-huh. So you fought in the Blight.
Shaper Volta said you're a veteran of the Blight.
I was a wet-nosed recruit.
Uh-huh.
But you survived.
Swing your axe long enough, you're bound to hit something.
You must have racked up a few stories.
Maybe when this is all over, I'll have the time and ale to tell them.
Most of Ren's stories end with decapitation.
I'm an efficient guy.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
So it's true. The king involved a servicer.
Right. Well, we need to head back down here. So we need... But I need to investigate these corpses. Of course. That might explain why we can't. I'd say it's probably why we can't, but who knows. Definitely something to keep in mind. Now maybe we can. Perhaps. There we go. There's the thing. We need to investigate these corpses.
There's nothing left of them. Can't even tell who they were.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You joined the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the Darkspawn defiled these soldiers. They can't return to the stone. They'd only weaken her.
So there's nothing to be done, is there?
There must be some way to lay them to rest with honor.
We can burn the remains.
No. That's all we can do.
True. Well, I think we'll need Cullen. That's going to take 2 hours. A little over 2 hours. That's annoying. I do believe we can come back here after everything, though. It's just a straight shot story, but half of it's on a expedition table. Thanks, game. I would assume Liliana's done by now. After all. Man. Anything down this way? From what I've seen, no. There's a lot going on here, though. We got replenishing supplies, even though we don't need them. Either way. Down, down, down we go.
Keep your mouth closed when fighting Darkspawn. Their blood's poison.
Oh, I know.
I've killed Darkspawn.
There was this Carter boy, Vaughn, who joined the Legion around the same time I did. Fast with daggers. Could poke 50 holes in a Hurlock before the Blighter knew what happened. Daggers are messy. Vaughn swallowed some spatter. Took him 3 days to die.
We need to work on your stories, Grizzly.
Yeah.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. She fell down a hole. Found her 3 days later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. A golden longboat floating in the air. Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on a throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day. Couldn't remember any of it.
Could have been a dream, that's all you know. I do believe there's a phenomenon with that, though. Like, let's say you're in a coma. You do actually sleep. But, let's be honest here. You end up waking up and not believing anything's real anymore. Because you spent... I think it was this, woman who was stuck in a coma for 7-ish years or so. Blatantly, believing... Because the thing is, I believe she was a teenager, then she became an adult. She had her own kids, saw them grow up. She spent a lifetime in there. The brain is a powerful and dangerous object. Let me get that blood stain. Of course it's fortunate. Why couldn't it be anything but fortunate? Well, no force, no brain.
One down.
That's a thought. Another gate of Sigramar. Redemption should follow sacrifice. The Creator promised me. I end without hope. Every command a lie. Each task, a trap. Divided, I am conquered. The sigil breaks. And another one over there, too. Interesting. Do we have enough? I don't think we do. We might, but we'll head in.
A lost caravan. It may have been down here for centuries. I wonder if anything's left.
Well, there do be another one of those. Centauri helmet, Battlemaster, Amulet of Willpower, another Dwarven Vase. Did I open this one? There's really nothing in there. I think we have all of them. Could be wrong. There's that. And now let's see. The Gates of Segramar. Another one. Terrible to sacrifice one's own child with a lie. I prayed on perfectly trusting faith, but how could I explain my desperation? The deep roads wind in deceitful spirals. Concealing the sigil from casual observance, I could not discern its true pattern until I stood in the fade and gazed down upon the vast, malevolent engraving. Its artist remains unknown, but its horrifying intent was all too clear, as was my necessity. Only wish it had not cost you, my only child. I could not build the locked barriers that would carve the marks and break the sigil. You alone could save us all, but only by destroying yourself. And I let you do it. Forgive me. And the rest of the text is illegible scribbles, lines and swirls from disturbing pattern.
Have a look at this.
We need, I think, one more? No. We have all of them. Cool. Open says us. Loot boxes. Pirate Captain Cutlass. And a seer staff. I mean, that's unique. I'll take it. And a door. Revered Defender longsword, eh? Well, what do we have down here? A lot of problems. Well, die. Say you. Get back here.
I almost lost my leg to a hurlock a few years back. Left a nasty scar.
How'd you get away?
Kicked her with the other leg. Seriously, keep your guard up. They'll use your tongue as jewelry.
Ugh. I'll remember that.
And I wish I didn't have to remember it, you know. That's disgusting. So what's down this way? Oh, it could be worse. At least it's a field stalker and not much else. Still, they are freaky little things. A sigil
I've
of the
heard
deep
encouraging
stalker.
things about your progress topside. That you're bringing order to the chaos.
That's what they tell me.
We could use that down here.
I'm sure. So, nothing this way. Means, can I get through, guys? Come on, let me through. Okay. Ah, we got another gear. Nice. Let me guess. We took a lengthy circle. And we got that gear. Any other gears in the area? Yeah, we went a long way around. Thanks, game. I do believe that's only if we didn't get any gears along the way. I don't know why they would do that. But it means we get to go forward, I think. Unless we check around a little bit. I think our thing would have gone off and told us there's something behind here. There is not. Man. There be a lot of stuff. Iron down in the deep. Makes sense. Iron roads lead all. What if we went right instead of left? Further, deeper we go. Well, that means someone's here, right?
I heard the hero of Ferelden came down here during the Blight.
Cardall met the Warden, but I never had the pleasure.
Do you often see Grey Wardens?
From time to time. They're a good bunch. Tough in a fight. Fearless.
Okay, I need 5 of those fuckers, and I don't have 5 anymore.
One down.
Okay, we're gonna... How many of those do I have, though? I think I have 2, so we need 3 more. Gonna have to find 3 more gears. Wonder where they're at. Definitely not behind us. That's deep room. Okay. Up. Hold up. Okay. We are definitely going to need to fix this bridge. Probably a bit. Let's see if there's anything over here. Maybe. Not getting anything. There's another gear. That would be, what, 3? Wonder what's up this way. That's a potion. Nope. Dwarven mugs. Brandon's custom mix. The mug bears the inscription, 5 minutes here is 15 minutes there. Interesting. Anything on the other side? Another gear. That's 4, I think. Could be wrong. I think that's 4. Maybe there's something in our, valuables. Nope. I'm sure there's, like, 1 more gear I haven't found yet, but I could have sworn. Ah, 8th gate. Okay. So, gears in the deep roads. Okay. Found 9. Ooh, boy. Well, I think we have it. Let's head back. Either that's 4 or 5. We're heading back. Chill. I love that it's popping up now because I kept picking stuff up. It says the 8th gate. Well, it's a corrupted spider. It's dead. Where? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we have 5. Oh. Another note. Another of Kolg's journal. Mother holds me when I sleep. Warm. So warm. Her rhythm flows through my throat, burning until the miners and their fat, cruel hands are a distant memory. Kolga's memory. I am the sun. The words come in waves. I will drown in them. for her.
More on the lyrium experiments. Looks like his results were inconclusive.
You sure about lyrium reinforced longbow? Crazy. Well, we don't need any of those, so I can't tell if that's the last of them, but I'm sure there's more. I think... How many... Let's see. Third, 8. There's more. So we have a lot of exploration. But there is 8 warrens. And they said open the 8th gate. So that means there's, what, 8 gates? But I just used all our things. We'll just find more on the way, I'm sure. Then we can open every single one of them. Don't leave the area until you find the last of them. Emissary. Great. Anything over here, though? Maybe. Looks like...
Careful!
That was a big one.
We need to go deeper.
Only way down from here is falling. Not keen on that.
I'd also like to avoid falling if we're counting votes.
There has to be another way.
I mean, what if we jump down a little bit? Well... Okay. I don't have 5 of those. So... Well, there was that way. But now we can't go back the way we came. Great. Or can we? I mean, they wouldn't block us off like that, would they? Oh, there's another one. So we have... New one. So that puts us at what? 2? 3? Okay. Summerstone, huh? Oh, what the heck's over here now? Oh, we can get up that way. Another one. I think that's 4, but... 5? Well, we can head back, but even then... So that's a way forward, but I need to go back to the door.
Darkspawn are getting worse. Close to a nest.
That explains the stench.
Yeah, darkspawn smell like, how would I put it? The most disgusting thing you could probably think of smell. Like rotted garbage or some such. Probably worse than that. Okay, so that's a way through, but there's still scorched gear that way. Okay. Need to see if there's more back since we took the lengthier way around. You know, I will be back in just a moment. Alright. Let's see. Gears collected for the 9th gate. Thanks, game. If I knew where the rest of the 9th gate was, that'd be great. More shrieks. Well, this military is dead, I hope. That wasn't annoying enough. Pure Jade. Anything else in this area? Would I say no? But I feel like there should have been at least something here, right? What I'm seeing there isn't. Means we have enough for whatever the heck. Either way, not too bad though. So we'll just head forward. I think we got all the scorched earth stuff. I hear spiders. I hate when I hear spiders. Tells me there's more of them on the way. Fine. Open the gate. Everything's on fire down here. Did we wander into heck and back again? Wave after wave. I think we killed all the shrieks. Mayhaps. Nope. There's another one. Then shriek coming up.
Don't let them get behind us.
They're over there. Man. Well. We're going through a lot of these. Well, come on now. Not enough healing potions left to get through this. Oh, come on now. I need this guy to die. Come on. It's just quite a bit of these guys, huh? Get up, Dorian. Got stuck. There's the door. Okay, we dealt with that. Moving on. Hold up. There is a literal flag here, isn't there? Get that one. Well, that ruined the music. Sorry about that. Never mind. Music back on. Keep going. Now for the Genlock Alphas. Come on. Oh, man. Well, let's hope this works. Come on, I really hate bridges. Man. Welcome back, Darkspawn. Didn't miss you. Still annoying. Just need to get through. Oh, man. It does not feel like it's been. This fight felt like it's been 30 minutes. That's crazy. Got two ogres that way. What if we go off to the side here a little bit? Yeah, we might as well go fight those ogres. Okay, no. Fight the ogres. Do we must. Don't grab me. And here, I wish I had more. Well, wish granted. Come on. And he got stuck up there. Good job, Ogre. Good job.
Get to the emissary leader! Cut it down and they're done!
Well, we will. Man, how I hate these things. There's the alpha. So we gotta get rid of the rest of them. Well, get rid of the Gen Alpha. Get rid of the Emissary Alpha, excuse me. Yeah, it's our fight, alright. Just take forever to kill, because I have that trial on. Come on. Stop running away. Well, we gotta deal with this. They're running away? Shouldn't be. Or they're dead after all of that. Well, that was fun. Isana's Song. There was a chance to inflict chain lightning power at 100% weapon power. Well, we already used up what the heck we had. Anything over here? No. Pull the lever, wrong. Oh. And we can establish a camp here. Nice. Set up camp. That was an annoying battle.
That's the last of those, Darkspawn. Legion's in your debt, Inquisitor.
Look at this, Ren. It's ancient. Maybe 1,000 years old.
Any idea who built it or why?
This Tig is on top of a lyrium mine. According to the memories, the mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster. The miners must have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
I'm starting to see a trend.
If there is a titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
I found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined, but a few are readable. See this line? I awoke to the singing stone. Our kingdom trembled at the Titan's hymn.
They say lyrium sings, huh?
That reference to singing stone. I've been told that raw lyrium has a sound.
A hum. The mining cast follows it to find lyrium veins. They say it's the stone calling to them.
Perhaps it wasn't chance that the quakes destroyed lyrium mines.
But can these Darkspawn hear the hum, though?
Is it possible the Darkspawn or their emissary could also hear the song?
The stone would never call to those vile things. But that doesn't mean they can't hear her.
Darkspawn live and die by the Blight. They don't care for much else.
I didn't realize you knew so much about Darkspawn motives.
Not everything's a mystery, Volta. Some things are exactly as they appear.
And some things are not.
So, we're gonna need more information, though.
How can we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change her mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsec Garal.
King Orsec Garal? That book belonged to a paragon? Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you'd take a dead man's word over mine. Always the traditionalist.
Hey, challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
So, King Geralt was that important, huh?
Does a king's book mean that much to you, Ren?
Paragons are the best of our people. They don't hand that title out to just anyone. Not even a king. Knowing it was Geralt's book from the start would have saved us an argument.
As if you'd ever avoid an argument.
But hold up, Volta lost her Shaper job?
What does he mean you lost your position? I thought you were a Shaper.
Not all Shapers have the same duties. Mine were adjusted. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined. We decided it would be best if I served the Shaperate here, finding history instead of recording it.
And you were asked to remove what exactly?
That record must have been important, to risk your position over it.
It was trivial, actually. A childhood friend of King Balin had ancestral ties to the Carta. But the truth is the truth, no matter how political it may be.
Of course it is. But they can be embraced, huh?
The Shaperate can erase official records. Aren't the memories permanent?
Sometimes erasing records is standard procedure. If a dwarf becomes castless, they're struck from the memories. But I was asked to change a fact that someone important merely found inconvenient.
Understandable. Yesterday's all the rage is today's embarrassment.
True, Dorian. So, this brings up the question. Titan records were removed then, huh?
If the Shaperate is willing to erase memories, what would prevent them from covering up the existence of Titans?
Why would they do that?
Because someone in power demanded it.
Well, I hate to say it, the Shaperate disappoints me, sadly.
I had no idea the Shaperate was so corrupt.
Institutions aren't corrupt. Only people. I wish abusing memories for political gain was a rarity.
I remember Orzammar as an honorable kingdom.
You've been gone a long time, Ren.
I'm sorry I brought it up. The earthquakes are what matters. I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way. Get ready.
Okay.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor.
Okay, that's all for
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
Right. There's more to do here, I'm sure. Some are stone down below. More up there, though. Sure, if you want me using the ancient lift, but what if I want to go up a bit? Yep. There are doors over here, though, as well. Spindleweed. Of course there is. 7th and 9th gate. I don't have enough for that. And I have a feeling we're gonna have to fix the bridges and stuff first and foremost. Which could take forever and a half just to get it fixed. Oh, there be a book. On what? Ah yes, the battle about Darkspawn.
I can feel it now. The blight. Spreading.
That's a you problem, my guy. Well... guess we, head down. Down, down, down we go. Further down, the worse we'll know. Okay, that is very dark. Who builds an elevator like this, or a lift? It's really dark down there. Holy shit. It's dark. So, Forgotten Caverns. Can't see a thing down here.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
I saw it too. Blue eyes.
We are practically blind down here.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Great. Guys, I need you to follow me. Come on. Up. There's something down here. What? I don't know. What would be, could be.
Show yourselves!
Oh!
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
Okay, do they have repeating weaponry? Shabratal, dear defender. Shabratal. That's new. Ren? Yeah, he fell to his last breath.
You deserved better.
He did.
Ren never wanted this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
I'm sorry.
Ren was a good man. We'll honor his sacrifice.
He always seemed indestructible. The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin.
I think we've seen something similar.
Impossible to remove, but I know what we'd find underneath. These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
Then they're not from Orzammar, though.
They don't look like any dwarves I've ever met.
Me neither. It just doesn't make sense. We've done nothing to them. I won't leave Ren like this. We must return him to the stone. Thrust Tonsha, Saroka. I'll see this through, Ren. I promise. Anything standing between us and the Titan will regret it.
Yeah. Means we keep moving forward. Well, Lyrium. Lyrium veins down below. Let's see this to the end. I do feel like this is going to be a very short DLC. Probably because it's in the deep roads. The only thing that takes forever would be the still. Lyrium fused armor. We've seen that before with Samson and the rest. Yet it makes no sense. Still doesn't make sense. We're having, what, deep ground dwarves fighting us? If we want to call it that. What are those things? Guitar. Don't ask me why the barrier is doing this.
Make it take you!
Oh, this is fun. Great. I like the repeating weaponry, but that means Varric's crossbow isn't so unique in that regard. What's this? A book? Chronicles. A Forgotten War. Commander Othon told us to move out. He didn't give details, only that there'd be attacks north of Kadalash, and the Crown was sending reinforcements. Father grabbed our axes, and we were off. I was a boy then, puffed up from a few victories in the provings. I didn't know what was going to be taken from me, but I would find out. The journey to Kadalash was long and tiresome. Bored warriors make for poor drunks at camp. Finally, I kept to ourselves, though I admit I longed to lose myself in a pint of ale, if only to have something to do other than sharpen my axe. I see. So there was a war? This is not good. What's this? A map?
This is like the Wall of Memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Means...
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
But defenders of... Well, that is a long time.
That's quite a long stewardship.
They attacked us because they're protecting something. Satanal. Satanal. Cut our tongues, entomb our bodies, watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabertal, and they're protecting a Titan.
Are you all right, Voltaire?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
Ren. I wish he didn't have to die. He sadly did. But... Well, I need to get back up. Let me back up. Let me back up. Bolter. Yeah. They live in the dark, don't they? Those dwarves, I would imagine. Animalistic sounds, that much is certain. Oh, there's another one. So they're all over the place, I can see. Yeah. They're all everywhere. Meaning there was 2 left in the Darkspawn Warrens. And 12 left in the ruins of Hydrum, but I can only suspect that's because we haven't done the expeditions yet. But down here in the Forgotten Depths, who knows? Oh, it looks like they're on the way, though. It's crazy. What a weird cave system. Anything this way? What I see? No. But they did put torches down, which means they're not entirely
There's
blind.
Something strange on the other side. I can feel it.
My guess is another earthquake that hits when we're halfway across the bridge.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I'm with Barrett. Or that. Now we have to go down and around.
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it. There, that ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
I am careful. There's another one. Okay, another blood-stained gear. Leaves 3 left in the area. Well, take that. 2. And what's this? Another Chronicle of the Forgotten War. A day after leaving Kadallash, we noticed a change. The deep roads were practically abandoned. Torches would suddenly go out, leaving us to stumble through the dark and trip over discarded caravans. Then came the attacks. Hard and fast. Father was one of the first. We heard breathing, slow and heavy. from a creature much larger than us. Father held out his arm and grabbed the front of my armor to make me stop. I saw its shadow move, darker than the darkness, and then my body jerked forward. He left Father's arm hanging, still grasping my chest plate. Great. So we're reading a son's journal, if I have to be honest. Not great. There's always something in there. Oh, what now?
Look there. More ancient carvings.
Aye, but these seem to be about the Titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
It sounds pretty big.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a Titan.
State of the obvious. So it's like shaping the stone then, right?
So it's a shaper of the stone. Like you.
This implies that the Titans are actually sculptors, and our world is their clay.
Well, that's foreboding. So the Titans created the stone then?
If Titans shaped the stone, could they have actually created it?
The stone must have existed first.
Then the Titans would be the very first children of the stone.
That would have huge implications for my people.
So the quakes changed the stone then?
If Titans can purposely reshape the world, the earthquakes could be the way they sculpt the stone.
But the quakes are destructive. Titans would mold the world, not smash it to pieces.
True.
Depending on your perspective, change can be violent.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Uh-oh. More quakes.
Let's answer that after we stop the earthquakes.
Yeah.
The rhythm is louder than ever. We're close.
Great. Just what I need. And what I was gonna do was, well, can't save. It didn't autosave for me, but I didn't want to do a hard save, so... Oh. Reminds me of Wow.
Look at that. Like stars at night.
All these lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Sharbritol must mine lyrium somewhere. Their weapons and armor are laced with it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
And derelict lyrium mine. The lyrium deposits left to grow in this long-abandoned mine would fetch serious coin, if only reaching the place. And then transporting the lyrium to the surface wasn't a venture just short of suicide. Right. And now that we've gotten that, we can fast travel to and from, if need be. Which we might, if we have to.
I see no evidence of Darkspawn here.
Let's just be grateful.
But there must be a reason they avoid this place.
Probably for two. It's really deep. Deeper than the deep. Another abandoned gear. Up. We have to fight. Goes. Well. Shabratal. Defenders of the Titan. Ah, it could be worse, you know. Much worse. Come on. Oh.
They built this to stop us. There must be some way to get through.
That answers that.
This weapon of theirs cut through the barrier, but was destroyed in the effort.
Let's keep gathering their weapons. There may be more barriers ahead.
Maybe. And there's one up there. How to get up there, I wonder. Unless there's another way around. And I don't know about over here, though. I'm gonna see if there's anything over here. Just deep mushrooms. And just the way back up. Yeah, that's what I thought. This place is underground, which is... man. Well, further underground, I should say. Well, we need to get up there, which means going up over through there somehow. We do have that over there. Go on the other side before we continue. Which leads that into a straight road. I like to explore a little bit. And here I thought it would be a straight shot and we'd be done. We're not going to be done in like 3 hours. I wish a DLC that size would actually be quick. But I've seen Arkham Knight's DLC. Not fun. When they're that, short. Weird.
Us, if we're not careful.
True. Definitely don't want to use, visitor ability, the rift ability. At this point, I'd rather just wait. Sure, it would end them quickly, but wait until we get to another boss. They got really annoying. Okay. Gather all of their weapons, which is probably what we want to do. Shadow Strike Ring, those things. Down here. Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, that's one. But Good thing I went to this side, so we just need to get 4 more of those weapons. Again, the dwarves always finding things to make problems for surface dwellers. Always.
You said we're beneath the deep roads. Do you think anyone besides the Charbretol has traveled down here?
We are very likely the first to travel this far.
Always having a fun time, eh? Another Earthshaker, so we can do this. And good night. That's the mushroom, 2 irons. Let's loot it so we can take whatever the heck it is. That's 2. And another expedition. Unlocked. Probably want to go up rather than keep going down. Because that is where one of the gears in this area is. Again, we are definitely... Oh. We can't do anything yet. Probably we need the expedition to pop that open. Annoying. Great. So we gotta wait until we can get expeditions going. Well, that's 3 Earthshaker weapons we get after this fight. Dorian isn't dead. Man. I could make up a ton of theories of this, and I'm sure people already have an idea on what the heck is going on. But deep underground. It's crazy, isn't it?
The most powerful tremor yet.
Did you hear the sound?
It's getting faster, harsh, like something breathing.
Well, that's fun. So, are you telling me this Titan is alive? And if so, why is it trying to kill him? Or cause earthquakes? And it is worse. Our whole entire thing was just to come down here to, deal with, deal with the lyrium issue. Now we've got an open area to get through. Okay. There's more that way. There's stuff that way. So what if we went this way? Oh, there we go. I can see the expedition thing up there, which means we do have to do some expedition stuff.
We're both children of the stone. Please, stop!
They're not listening. No point in not saying otherwise. Man. Just because you're children of the stone doesn't mean you're the same kind as them. Probably be like usurping their land or something like that. Not great. They see you as a threat because they don't know you. Usually the first case scenario of a lot of these things.
Artifacts. We could learn from them.
We have no choice. It's the only way through the barriers.
Okay, so that's one way. So that's the right way to go. What we want to do is go the opposite way then. Oh, we can go through here. Okay then. Up and through then. Come on. Let me through. There we go. Alright, let's go the other way. I feel like the lyrium is making a weird hum. We do want to head down there. Okay, so we have actually two ways to go, but which one? What I probably should do is look at the map. So, yeah. That's one way to get through. Or we go both ways and see where it leads us. Well, we got three, just in case there's like some weird boss fight or something. Doubt it, but that's a thought. They're just making weird noises. Got another one of these. Anything this way? Nope, just Silverite. And yeah, we didn't pick that up. Okay. What's through here? Oh, we got another book. More chronicles. Our bodies screamed for rest, but Othon pushed forward. Now that he'd seen the enemy, our commander wanted to use the Scaled One's tactics against them. Go on the offensive. He left guards with the wounded and led the rest of the company to scout ahead for where the Scaled Ones were hiding. After marching in darkness for days, we finally saw an amber light flickering in the distance. Othon signaled everyone to hold and waved me forward with him. We proceeded slowly, wary of possible guards. Othon nodded toward an overlook. I climbed with bated breath, terrified that the Scaled Ones would hear the echo of my boots scraping against the stone. I felt little relief when we reached the top. There's something down here. Again, glad they use lyrium as a way of light. Oh, we got some loot. Stone Stalker blade. Nah. Weird noises. Up. Well, that's one. Now to use this. Kaboom. Oh.
The bodies are still warm. Whoever's doing this can't be far.
Well, this should be interesting. What is this? Ritualistic? I didn't count. My thing didn't check anything.
Another shrine.
More shrines. Arcane Horror. Well, guess what we do? Oh, never mind. Well, I did want to do that. Well, an arcane horror this deep? A demon? Or an abomination? Glad they auto-track, regardless. This thing keeps coming back, don't it? And die. Okay, we dealt with the boss arcane horror. Vestments of the Pure. 5% magic defense, 30 maximum health, 45 willpower, and a 10% chance to cast Fade Cloak on a hit. And Kretho Vitar. Only Kunaris can wield it. Level 19 though. And he's stuck. Better get out of there. Superb Ring of Attack. Critical Vestments of the Pure we can make. And Cowl of the Pure. No, that's not great. Weird. What is Vestment? Is Vestments of the Pure only, Okay, yeah, it's, their armor. Weird. But, let's get out of here and... Well, we found another bloodstained. Must be connected to the main more often. But demons can appear anywhere, so nothing new. So it is interesting that a demon showed up here of all things. Well, let's look at the map.
We're getting quite good at this.
What can I say? Other than earthquakes are happening more often than you'd like.
Nothing like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories. If I had been prepared, Ren might still be alive.
Don't blame yourself.
It's easy to blame ourselves when we lose a friend, Volta. But it's not your fault.
I was so focused on the Titan. I didn't consider what else could be down here.
Who can actually blame you? Can we get up, or is it just a full-fledged we can't do the thing? We can't bring our, Okay, so we just keep going down. Or try to, at least. Oh, there's a gear we could have missed. Good thing we went down this way, then. Hidden between the cracks. Ah. What can you do, huh? Oh, I hate bolters. Man. They can just fire from far off, can't they? Well, there's only one thing to do. Give me the loot. I require loot. Alright. Well, that's that. And another one of those. Or... nope. We have more stuff. Well, we don't need stone stalker stuff. Ah, another gear. Why it's... okay. Not even gonna question it at this point. We have...
What a find.
Yep. Bastion of the Pure. The water shimmers, a subtle but eerie blue, reminiscent of lyrium. Swimming in it would not be wise. Yeah. And this one? Sea bridge. Well, we definitely need a bridge of some kind. At some point in the future. Oh. Oh, yeah. We already got whatever the heck's there. Okay. Jumping down. Okay. It's only like one way down. And... oh god. Supply cache here, supply cache there. We definitely need a bridge so we can cross over there. Up. Silverite, huh? Okay. Almost fell into the lyrium water. Also, no, I would not recommend jumping in the eerie blue water. That's deep underground. That is definitely asking for trouble. There we go, just in case we didn't have enough of them. And I don't think we have enough of them. We have 4 out of 5, so we're gonna need more of that. Colin's done, finally. 2 hours and something odd minutes. So we could head back, but that means a lot of execution stuff. Guys already? Yes. Come on. Come on, get rid of them. That. I'd rather get rid of these enemies before I even started. Now if they're an endless wave, that's annoying. I think they'd be done by now. They are not. I think they're gonna keep going. Okay, I don't think they'll stop. I could be wrong, but who knows? Yeah, we got to. Time to destroy him. Two. 3. 4 and 5.
That's it. We're through.
Yeah, we're through. Time to defeat the remaining enemies. That would never actually happen at the time, would it? something that way. I hate these. Well, that was fun. There'd be a lot of, loot to take. Probably not anything other than gold off of these guys. Or an extra Earthshaker item, just in case, you know. Somehow we miss one, or whatever. May be useful. Who knows? 2. Crazy. Alright. Fine. Take it. Well, I definitely want to get everything I can. Which means looting them, see if they give anything other than gold. They mostly do. Now we move on. Probably up there. I see a supply cache. Might want to use it. Maybe. Crazy they put it in the one spot most people don't check. Same with that. I see that. Why would there be so many? How many is that? 12, 24, 36, and 38? No. Superior grenades, stone stalkers, revered defenders. Just take all of them. Pull the lever. And now we can make camp.
The attacks are getting worse.
We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting.
Only the pure may pass. All others will be punished. Assuming the Shabbatal are the pure...
We're the others who aren't allowed to pass.
Could the earthquakes be the punishment?
Is it punishment for mining lyrium, or...
You found Paragon Garal's book near a damaged lyrium mine. And the new earthquakes destroyed your mine.
But why would they want to destroy the lyrium mines?
Makes no sense. So, why are the Shabbatal pure, though?
I wonder what makes the warriors pure.
You spent long enough this far down, reason might not be your strong suit.
They do wear sealed armor to protect themselves from impurities?
Then this is bigger than the quakes, I'd imagine.
Titans, the Shabbatal. This could be more than anything we expected.
For all the Shaperit's knowledge, I know so little. This reads like a final warning. We must be nearing the source.
When isn't it the source? You know? Well, we made camp, but... probably should have saved. Okay, we made camp. Now we rest. Just to make sure we get rid of all the blood stains, I would say. No one is coming down even further than this. Let's do a save. Crazy. Is that light underground?
Did the Shabbatal build all this?
Or was it here before them?
I hear a heartbeat. The wellspring, of course. So this is the wellspring. Interesting. Anything over on this side? So there's plant life way underground. Well, this just got interesting. So, Great. Wonderful. If there's a heartbeat... Wait, why is there a heartbeat? That makes no sense. There's also clouds underground. Well, now I see why there's a heartbeat.
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source.
Is that a lyrium heart?
But not the Titan.
Well, you're wrong. A Titan's here.
Ever since we came down here, the deep roads have felt different, organic. We've been looking for the Titan the wrong way. It isn't like us.
It's huge, big enough to change the world around it.
We can't see the Titan because we're inside it.
So the planet of Thetis is the Titan. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, they're dwarves that no longer can reason.
If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
I didn't defeat Corypheus to die here.
And we're not going to set it up. So, let me get this straight. The Titan, I'm guessing the heart. So, we've been mining Titan blood. Great. Considering the fact that it's the same blue hue color. Meaning it's... Well, I'll take another one. Why not? Meaning all the Titan...
Those structures. Could there be a whole civilization in here?
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
Probably for two good reasons. It's too far underground.
Don't make us fight you!
Well, might as well. Well, let's get whatever loot's on them and go. Lyrium reinforced bow? Why not? So yeah, there is stuff down below. Trees, sunlight, so on and so forth. There's probably nothing behind here. I think it's all one straight shot through. So we're learning Titans are people? Or things? Great. Guess what I mean. An actual being creator of the world. Whole new can of worms. So what are we, parasites? Or are we, the kind of parasites that are symbiotic? Though I would imagine the worst kind of parasite is the dark spawn, since, you know, it corrupts, destroys, they do all of that.
They fight like fanatics. Aren't they afraid to die?
Perhaps they're the Titans' Legion of the Dead.
Don't say that.
I'm kidding. But no, it's seriously one of those things. Okay.
I don't want to hurt you!
He has nowhere left to run. Well, this is fun. Well, it's a good thing we got 2 other ones earlier. I can see we're gonna need them. I'm sure they can handle him. Probably. Another Lurium staff. Okay, so we didn't need to get near bigger stuff. It just destroyed itself on its own. Okay. So why are they blocking the way, though? Makes no sense. They may be probably fanatical, but it makes no sense to me. Probably should save, though. Okay, one more understanding of what the heck they're talking about.
These are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood? It says the Shabratal come here to drink it.
Then the blood keeps them alive.
The Titan's blood must keep the Shabratal alive and powerful.
But where is it? Unless...
Makes sense now. I already deduced it.
Lyrium. The Titan's blood is Lyrium.
You know, this really could cripple Orzammar.
Every nation on the surface buys lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade.
This is bigger than any one nation.
Uh-oh.
We have to stop this!
Fact finder. Yeah. What an interesting story, but still. Dorian, did you hurt yourself? So we somehow have to stop the heart from causing problems? So the Titan's blood is lyrium. And we are on top of it. Quite literally, actually. So we stopped Peripheus, who wanted to become a god, and now we are actually trying to fix the Titan. Oh! Ah, God. Great. Ah! So there is a boss fight. I was wondering. And it's a lyrium creature. But... oh, it's dark. Oh, that's big. That's massive. Extremely massive. So that's the Titan. Have to... ow! Great. So, can't stay in one spot. Time we deal with that. Well, boss fight ahoy. By Guardian. So it wasn't the Titan, but a Guardian of the Titan? And now it's gone. Oh! We got a lot of, Jezbadum's Bane. Well, that's new.
Volta, are you hurt?
Too loud. The song. Stop!
What just happened?
It's all right.
Should I be afraid?
You almost killed me. What happens the next time you lash out?
I am in control. I would never harm you, Inquisitor.
Uh-huh. So what happened?
It looked like you were hit by raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
You know, the last time someone said, I feel good, they were trying to become a god of some kind. Corypheus. So what's this song?
You said the song was too loud. It was hurting you.
It was chaos. The rhythm I followed here, but magnified, overwhelming. But it is gone.
Alright, but dwarves can't perform magic unless this is something new.
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
So are the tremors gonna stop now or not?
Have we stopped the earthquakes?
When we entered this cavern, there was a presence. I don't feel it anymore.
Oh.
The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
What do we fight here then?
Was that the Titan? Did we kill it?
The Titan lives. This was an echo. A guardian. But you silenced it.
Okay, so we didn't kill a Titan. Did this happen to King Garl, though?
Is this what happened at the Tig, where you found Paragon Garal's book?
Aye, but I do not know what disturbed the Titan then. The song may tell me. In time.
Great. So one of its children...
You said you were a child of the stone, not a child of the Titans.
I am not certain what I am. But the Titan recognized me. Like a parent hearing its child's voice.
So you've been changed, Volta.
The Titan changed you, Volta. You need to be cautious.
I am different, but I am still a Shaper. Isana. It's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
You don't fear the Sharbertal, then?
The Sharbertal killed Lieutenant Wren, and they're still down here. Aren't you afraid?
No. I am pure. I can defend myself.
They were pure too. But the beginning of what?
The Titan is only the beginning. What else could there be?
The deep roads are filled with wonders. Answers to questions we haven't thought to ask.
And we're not gonna get any answers anytime soon, are we? Or ever. I'm guessing. So how are you going to survive?
If you stay here, where will you live? What will you eat?
I have my stone sense, and now so much more. I'll be safe.
You're just assuming so much.
You think you understand what's happened to you, but you could be wrong. The lyrium could be turning you into a Sharbertal. Or worse.
The Sharbertal turned themselves into monsters. I have changed because the Titan willed it. The mines collapse, Ren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
After all we have seen, you wish to be alone to commune with this creature?
If she wants to stay, that's her business. I'd like to see the sun again.
Nothing good ever happens in the deep roads. This won't be any different.
I am called to the search, Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers, but that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful.
So, she's gonna stay behind after everything.
The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
Well, we don't know. That's kind of the end of the descent. Not the end of the other stuff, though. And we return back to where we begin. But Ren's gone and she's staying behind, so... It's kind of weird, isn't it?
She always comes back. Pay up, Soroka.
I always come back. Come on. And Shaper of Stone. With that is the end of what people assume. And there is a lot to go under here. A cry in the dark. Oh, it won't take that long for these, huh? But I need all my people? You bugger. We'll start with this one. Will it take any time? No, but we needed Cullen the first time. Fine. And Deep Roads Commander. Oh, good. And here I thought that thing was fixed. Okay. Give me a moment. Ah, you think you fixed? Oh, I love it when it's dead drift. Okay, let's see. What do we need? Cullen again. Okay, more influence than need be. And this one's just gonna cost us stuff, so it really doesn't. Yep. Do that. Let's unlock all the stuff we can since we got everything. I accept the report. And Central Bridge. Fix it up. Cullen. Since apparently you're the one we need to bring along. The lower bridge. So annoying. So these things do require our power, and we have a ton of it. So the Uncharted Abyss, same deal. A cry in the dark. Yeah, we'll just send Liliana. And the search for the Titan Caverns, all the way to Shaper Valta's last known location, are nothing but a few small groups of Shabratal, who were quickly dispatched. Valta seems to have disappeared deeper inside the Titan, but she was not the only one who has vanished. And Lieutenant Ren's gravesite was disturbed, and his remains are missing. The tunnel to the wellspring no longer exists. Attempts to delve deeper into the blank rock face result only in broken tools and little trace of the stone itself. Somewhat nervously, but emphatically, the engineers recommend leaving it alone. So, we're unable to get back to the wellspring. Regardless. Oh, this one takes 30 minutes. Okay. Oi. This stupid controller. I swear. Well, let's unlock everything we can. I swear, me a moment here. That didn't fix it, which means I'm gonna have to take this stupid controller apart. Well, let's get all these while it's doing that weird thing. Use all our forces. I'm not gonna deal with it. Get it fixed. It doesn't matter which one we pick. We're all just gonna get it anyway. Same deal here. We needed everyone active. That's annoying as heck. This one. The bridge. We still gotta wait 30 minutes for Colin to be done. So with that, we've done all that. Now we've got crafting materials we can buy. Really? Are you serious? We can buy everything under the sun, I'm guessing. Just all the crafting materials. Anything else? We can now craft weapons. Cool. Let's see if we can craft anything. I can't see what the heck this is. Oh, sword. Okay, do we have a, Wait. Okay, two-handed, that's what it was. We already have Lyrium-fused staff. Stone Stalker, Lyrium-reinforced bow. Okay, so the DLC does all that stuff. I get you. We need pure red lyrium. What about armor? Okay. Cal of the Pure. I don't like that. That's what I thought. Yeah, I like the coat better. Varric? We already did that. Yeah, I figured. Tier 4. So, when it's, Refined Battlemaster. Cassandra? Yeah, we already have that on her. So really, all that's left to do is quite literally head back down. Of course there's completed operations, but I can't do anything. Well, we got on quite a bit. That's not too bad. We'll probably get back to doing some of the descent stuff, because my controller's not having fun. I'll have to fix it, like, badly. But I think that's going to do it for this one. So, in any case, I thank everyone for popping in, joining, enjoying themselves. And if this thing wants to load in, taking forever to load out, I shall see you guys in the next one. Till then, later.